Let's say you're at a dinner party at your friend's house. While having a great conversation with some other guests, you accidentally spill some red wine over your shirt. Embarrassed, you quickly hurry to the bathroom to clean up the mess. It feels like everyone is looking. However, a week later, when you bring up the incident in another conversation with your friends, they don't seem to even remember it happened. This is the spotlight effect. The spotlight effect describes how people tend to believe that others are paying more attention to them than they actually are. In other words, we tend to think there is a spotlight on us at all times, highlighting all of our mistakes or flaws or even our accomplishments and successes for all the world to see. The spotlight effect causes us to have an exaggerated view of our own significance to the people around us, leading us to misjudge situations and make decisions based on our overly inflated feelings of visibility. The belief that others are always paying close attention to us can be harmful to our mental health, and it can hold us back by making us feel self-conscious. Everyone is very focused on themselves, their actions and their appearance, and believe that everyone else is just as aware. For people with social anxiety, the spotlight effect can be much worse, to the point that it has an effect on your ability to work or feel comfortable around other people. Being aware of the spotlight effect can help to reduce nervousness or embarrassment in social situations. The spotlight effect is just one example of a type of cognitive distortions known as egocentric biases. This type of cognitive bias skews the way we see things by causing us to rely too heavily on our own perspectives. And we all do it, even if we're not trying to. We notice our own behaviors and appearance immediately, and this is the first information we get. Then we base our assumptions about what other people might think about it around our own perception. Because in our mind, that is the probably most reliable information we could produce to make predictions. So how do we deal with it? The quickest way is to ask yourself how you'd react if it happened to someone around you. If you made a mistake and now have intrusive thoughts about how everyone thinks about you now, imagine that this happened to a person around you. How would you think of them? This is a simple way to calm down and comfort yourself when you're caught up in anxiety due to the spotlight effect. Once you can see that people really are all caught up in their own situations, it will become easier to imagine that the spotlight effect is not shining on you and highlighting your flaws. So while we're out here worrying about what others are noticing about us, in reality most of them aren't paying close attention. I hope this helps.